Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim for anyone new. Today I have a handbag collection video. It's going to be continued from the last two, and today I am going to show you my whole Chanel collection, and this includes handbags as well as SLGs. I think I'm going to be able to fit everything in here. So yeah, let's get right into it. So the very first bag I want to show you is my small classic flap. I do want to show you how I store it as well. It is usually in the dust bag that the bag came with, but this here is actually, it's made of velour. I got it off Amazon and it's magnetic, but it's so that you can store your chain in here. So you just wrap your chain up and then you magnetically close it. And so this is leaning on your bag, and that way it's not going to have the chain pressing on the leather and it's not going to indent the leather. And I bought this specifically because this leather is indented. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see. It's right. So the chain was kind of laying on here, and there are a couple indentations on the bag. I mean, this is lambskin, so it is going to be a little bit more delicate. It's going to scratch easier and it's going to be indented a little bit easier. So I just want to do everything that I can to protect the bag as much as I can. I'll take this off. So for this bag, I actually got it in the rose gold. It was limited edition. I have no regrets. I love this rose gold so much. I think it's gorgeous. I love that it's just kind of like not in your face. So on the inside, I actually have this little, this is just like a piece of felt. I folded it up and I put it in between this flap because if you can see here, there's indentations from the zipper pull right here. So just to minimize that, I do put a piece of felt in between while I'm storing the bag. And then I do have this piece of felt as well. And on the inside, I usually just have like these little bubbles. You get it from like Amazon when you get packages. I collect all of these because I use it so that I can store my handbag. My favorite size for the Chanel bags are the classic small size. I just think it's perfect for my frame. I'm about 5'2". I do plan on going to Japan and checking the secondhand markets for another small classic flap. I don't see myself buying any more of these classic flaps in store because the price increases are insane. Like, I think this is going for about 10K now, like completely mind-blowing. So yeah, I would love to add a caviar gold hardware small classic flap to my collection. I'm not in a hurry. My next bag is the mini rectangle. I mean, this baby is beautiful. I do love the mini size. I love that there's only one flap because with the classic bags like the small that I just showed you guys, the double flap can make it a little bit clumsy to get in and out of. So yeah, I love that, you know, this is just easy access. You just open it and there's only one flap. Capacity wise, I think you can actually fit the same amount in here as the small classic flap. I think the classic flap just looks a little bit bigger because it's double flapped. I did also get a velour chain holder for this because again, this is lambskin. My advice for anyone who is trying to buy from Chanel is to see it in person and touch and feel the bag before you actually purchase it, because even though this is lambskin, this does not feel nearly as plush and as soft as this one. Like, this one is one of my favorites because of how it feels. It feels actually luxurious. It feels so supple, so soft. And unfortunately, I don't feel like the small size is as supple. It feels a little bit stiffer, not as soft. It's not as pliable as my mini, so that is something to keep in mind. I really didn't realize that about Chanel bags until I started shopping with them and feeling and seeing the bags firsthand. So yeah, even if it's lambskin, it might feel different, just an FYI. I do think the strap for the mini is pretty nice. I feel like it fits pretty well. It's a little bit longer than the small classic flat. Next up, I have my Chanel mini in this gorgeous tweed, and it has light gold hardware, and the chain has this beautiful pink to it. And when you open it, the inside is also this gorgeous, gorgeous pink. And it just has this in here. I don't use a protector on the strap of this at all because there's no chance of it indenting onto the tweed. So in a way, I feel like this is kind of a very like low maintenance bag. I love it. It's a grab and go. I don't have to be too careful unless it snags on something. But yeah, I love this bag. This is one of my favorite bags. And I just love the color combination. The next bag is this mini in this gorgeous pink color. And what sets this apart from the other two minis is it has a top handle. To be absolutely honest, I don't love the top handle. I would much rather have the super duper classic mini bag with no top handle. Part of the reason is because when it has a handle like this, I can't really shorten the strap the way that I can when I am using just a classic mini, because you can just feed the chain back into here. I can literally just tie this, throw it into the bag, and I could have made this into a shoulder bag. I can make it into a top handle bag, or keep it crossbody if I wanted to. Or if you're shorter than, let's say 5'2", and you just need the strap to be a little bit shorter, you can just throw it in here after you tie it. Or there are little clips that you can get off Amazon in order to make the strap smaller or shorter. So with the top handle bag, unfortunately, you are unable to shorten the strap. So that is just something to keep in mind if you're thinking about this or comparing it between this and the classic mini. And with the color, I love this color so much. Because it's so light, I am worried about color transfer. I'm also worried about how delicate this bag and color is. So yeah, I don't tend to gravitate towards it as much. I am actually thinking about selling this bag because I'm not really using it as much as I would like. So yeah, it is beautiful, but I just don't want to keep it like as if it's a museum piece in my collection. My next bags are these mini vanities. I did have a third mini vanity, and that was a black pearl crush version. Unfortunately, I did not love that one because the pearl crush to shorten the strap was just too heavy. I did not like the feel of that. I felt like it was a little clumsy when you're wearing it. So yeah, I did sell that, and I just kept these two. This is kind of like a gray blue shade. I don't know why this shade I'm always gravitating towards, and baby blues I love. So, and I think it's so beautiful with the light gold hardware. It's actually not light gold. It's almost like a brassy matte gold, but the contrast of the color is so beautiful to me. And this one does have the top handle, and you can wear it crossbody. And this one just does not have the top handle. This is their classic. This is in the caviar with light gold hardware. And then my last bag, technically this is an SLG, but I would consider this a handbag. This is the wallet on chain. This is my very first bag that I got from Chanel. And it is still one of my favorite bags. I think it's just so versatile. So you can wear it just as a clutch if you put the chain inside, or you can wear it crossbody. You can also wear this with a shorter strap. So all you have to do is fold the chain over in the front, and that makes it into a, you can wear this on your shoulder or crossbody. It's just with a shorter strap. You can also double up the chain on here and make it into a shoulder bag with a chain detailing. Like, I love the way that that looks. I have worn this as an everyday bag, crossbody. I've worn this to weddings, special occasions. I find this piece so incredibly versatile. Now onto my SLGs. I have these 3 card cases. There are 2 slip pockets in the back, 1 in the front and 1 in the center. I did make a video on why I would never purchase another one of these from Chanel again, because I wore the white one a few times and the leather just completely came off from the corners after literally like a month of use. So to me, I just don't really find these durable. This is also caviar leather. People always say that caviar leather is indestructible, essentially, and that, you know, it's very hard wearing, it's very durable, and I'm just not finding that. Like, so I have yet to use these 2 because I just don't want wear and tear on them. And yeah, I just don't really use this one. I don't gravitate towards using this as much. Next, I have this cute coin case. I love this beige color so much. I love this beige color for this, but I did see a handbag and I tried it on. I felt like it was a little, like pulling a little bit too yellow for a handbag for me, but I do love this in this little coin case. So there's a little card slot back here and then just zip, and it's like an accordion style. So you can fit cards in here or you can use it as a coin case. And my very last piece, and this is my favorite SLG from Chanel, it is this burgundy card case. And you can see the texture on here. It's kind of like bumpy. It's very pretty. There's 2 card slots, 1 in the back, and then in the front there's 2 slots. I have some coins in here right now. But yeah, I love this piece so much. I bought it when I was in Paris, and there is some wear and tear on it, but I have been using this a lot. And you can kind of see some wear and tear on the leather, pretty much on the edges, but I would say it's pretty, I think it's still in really good condition considering I was using this every single day for like a year. So yeah, I don't mind the wear and tear. Also, this is what I mean when I say that you can buy 2 different products with the same type of leather. These are both caviar leather, but this for some reason feels so supple and soft. It's been hard wearing, it's been durable. There is some wear and tear, but that's after a whole year of using it. Whereas this is also caviar leather, but it feels a lot more processed. It feels stiffer. It's not as supple and soft. And like I said, the corners, the leather of the corner pieces completely have come off. So yes, I don't feel like every single piece is high quality, and I'm not really sure exactly why, but that's just what I've been seeing from my personal experience. My advice is to go in store and touch and feel the pieces that you want to purchase, because if I knew that this was going to feel like this, I don't think I would have gotten it. Even comparing these 2, they're both caviar leather as well, but this again is so soft and supple, and this feels a little bit stiffer and just not as supple, not as soft either. It feels almost plasticky, which is kind of annoying to think about. So that is my complete handbag and SLG collection for Chanel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.